guys, this is Stephanie from Rapid Resizer, and today I'm going to show you guys how to transfer images onto wood using Mod Podge. So I'm going to start by uploading my photo, and as you guys can see, I'm going to be using a picture of buffaloes because I love them. Okay, so the piece of wood that I'm using is quite large. It's about 36 inches wide and 24 inches tall. So it's going to be 4 printer sheets by 4 printer sheets big. So it's going to be pretty large. I'm just going to click on the print button just so you guys can see how the PDF looks when you print it. So this is what the PDF file will look like when you print. So it's kind of like a puzzle that you have to put together once it's printed. So an important thing to keep in mind when enlarging photos like this is to make sure that the file size is pretty big. So if your file is not big enough, you'll get a pixely kind of distorted image. So you want to avoid that and make sure that you check and see that your file's pretty big. Okay, so what I'm going to do is print this, and then I'm going to cut out the white pieces from around the image, and then I'm going to place them all together and make sure they're all in the right position, and then I'm going to transfer them onto my piece of wood. So what I did is I took the top right corner tile and I put it face down on the right side of my piece of wood, and then just kind of worked my way across by column. You could do this another way or number them, but I didn't do that because that would just confuse me further. So once you get all that organized, you're going to want to coat each piece of your photo in Mod Podge, and you're going to want to make sure that your image is completely covered with the Mod Podge. So if you can no longer see the image underneath, that's when you know that you have used enough of the medium. So once you've coated it completely, just place it face down on your piece of wood and press it firmly, starting from the middle out to the edges, and make sure that there are no little air pockets or little creases in the paper because you want it to be as flat to the wood as possible. So just press firmly and make sure that it's completely adhered, and then do that for the remainder of the tiles. So once you have everything stuck to your piece of wood, you have to wait overnight for it to set, and then come back in 24 hours, and then once it's set, you can get a damp cloth. Just damp, not sopping wet, no drips of water, just wet enough to dampen each piece of paper completely so that you can kind of start to see the image come through the paper. And then once you've done that, you'll see that the paper will just kind of remove and that your image has transferred completely onto your piece of wood. And that's how you do it. It's pretty easy. There are also ways to seal your photos. I'm going to add another thing about that onto the blog. I'm probably going to use beeswax just to seal my wood with moisture to keep the image sealed properly. This step is completely optional, so you can omit that if you want to. So this is my image transfer method onto wood using Mod Podge. So if you guys want to try it, please like this video. Please check out the blog if you want just a slower step-by-step reference. I've added all the images and instructions on there, so please check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel because I'm always posting new craft ideas and tutorials on how to use Rapid Resizer, as well as follow our Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest pages for craft ideas and updates also. So please try this craft. I'm excited to see what you guys transfer, and thank you guys for watching. Good luck!